All right, welcome back to the We Is Smart podcast. I am B-Dub alongside Dr. Lib and Tommy K.
Howdy.
Hola.
Before we get into today's topic, whether you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, because we are on Amazon Music, or iHeartRadio, or any of your favorite podcasting platforms, we're glad you are with us today for this episode, because I think this is going to be a fun episode. Again, if you enjoy the show, be sure to subscribe or follow so you never miss one of our episodes when they come out. And don't forget to follow us on social media for even more music debates, rankings, games, and pop culture conversations. Now, let's get into today's episode. First question for you guys.
I think Tom's in love with his hat.
Yeah, I can tell he loves that hat.
He's playing with it.
Hey, you know what I am?
What?
A man without a hat. I just found it and thought, wear it. Why not?
Yeah, well,
it doesn't work. I mean, if I nod my head, the hat goes back and forth. It doesn't fit over.
Probably doesn't help that you got headphones.
Yes.
There we go.
There you go. That works. It sits perfect. Better that way.
It actually is staying on.
Yeah, I like it sits better that way. All right, so first question I have you ever heard a song come on the radio and immediately pictured a movie or TV scene instead of just listening to the music?
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, it can be a simple answer like that. Yes, you have them.
Well, yeah. One of the ones I was thinking about was
Sesame Street.
Greatest American Hero.
Greatest American Hero.
I'm Walking on Air.
Yeah.
And of course, that was on the TV show before it became a hit song.
Yeah.
So every time I hear that, I would be thinking about at least the show, not maybe a specific scene, but the show itself, which was pretty funny, kind of a fun show. So that that's one of them that I would probably bring that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if this applies or it's the same thing, but like I think of going back years ago, I would record, or I had recorded several TV and movie theme songs, to have on as copy, and if I could utilize them in production or whatever. So like MASH, that soundtrack, the opening soundtrack. I know it's not a
Suicide is Painless, which was the main theme
I'm just saying,
of that. I mean, that does, if you hear that, which they would play that on the radio, I would bring up scenes of MASH when they played that. So yeah, you're kind of right about that.
Magnum PI.
Yeah.
That's, if I were to hear that soundtrack, or I knew I would have memories of Magnum PI right away, or Hill Street Blues, or a few. Friends. Now there's a classic that got a lot of airplay.
Yeah.
Barney Miller. The bass. That was, and they would play that too, and that was kind of amazing. Oh yeah, that was so that was another good song.
With that said, Gary, there's a song by Heart. Is it Heart or Fleetwood Mac? Now I can't remember, but that bass line, do 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 do. In one of those groups, one of their songs has it reminds me of that show. When I hear that song and then that bass line, I immediately think of Barney Miller.
Yeah.
And I just can't think of. So B-Dub, get on the Googling right now.
I think it was Heartwood Mac.
Heartwood Mac. That might take me into a deeper search into Google when it comes to.
Or look up Fleetheart.
Fleetheart. Did you say Fleetheart? That's a good one. Are you okay, Fleetheart?
Okay. All right. So. Wow. All right. Moving on. My next question. And this is kind of an off-topic question. Why did the musician get locked out of the recording studio?
Huh?
Because he couldn't find the right key. That's my dad joke today, sorry.
Way to go, B-Dub. Well, I'm done. Good night.
Good one, sweetheart.
That thought we. All right,
Hey,
Fleetheart.
beat up. Just remember, suicide is painless.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Kidding.
All right, now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's talk about songs that become stars all over again because of Hollywood. First one we'll start with is songs that movies made famous. I don't know if you remember this, this song made by Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, from Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Wayne's
And,
World.
and Dr. Lib did it exactly when they're in the car headbanging. Yes.
Mamma mia, mamma mia. That was the best in that movie. That was the best.
Yes.
When they're in the beat-up bug doing Bohemian Rhapsody, and then when they all in sync do the head rocking, and
so do you think that with Wayne's World introducing this song did it introduce it to an entire new generation? Do you think it did?
Oh boy,
I think it wasn't that long. I mean, the song wasn't really that old when that movie come out, but yeah, I'm sure that there is probably people that never heard that.
Yeah.
Until they watched that movie. So yeah, it probably did help some people to become familiar with it.
As far as its popularity, I would imagine it just enhanced.
Yeah,
it was so popular already. I would think, and I don't know the stats, the chart numbers or whatever, but what a big song. So,
Yep.
Okay, you guys remember the movie Reservoir Dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch it? No?
A long time ago.
How about the song Stuck in the Middle with You?
Oh, yeah.
Steelers
Wheel?
Yep.
Was in, wow.
Yeah. Actually, it was in one of the most unforgettable uses of a cheerful song during an intense movie scene. So since we really don't know,
happy and you know it, clap your hands, bang, bang.
I mean, outside of Dr. Lib, because do you even know what scene of the movie that was in Dr. Lib?
I don't remember, honestly. It's been too long since I've seen the movie.
All right. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie in a while either, so really.
Was it the scene where the dog was taking a dump in the reservoir?
I don't know. What about Almost Famous?
Oh, wow. Now there's a great movie with a lot of great...
Tiny Dancer by Elton John.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a great song.
The iconic bus sing-along is what that song is famous for in that movie.
Wait a minute. There's Almost Famous, and then there's a movie. Is that with oh gosh. The one movie I'm thinking of is about Cameron Crowe. When back in his day.
Yeah.
Is it Almost Famous?
Yeah, it's almost. I believe it's Almost Famous. Yeah.
Okay, what's the movie I'm thinking of with where she lays down in roses or something like that? It's
almost Beautiful, or the one with. Now you're gonna make me look.
Victory! I got him to look. I'm just kidding.
I know what it is. I can't even think of the guys.
No,
I can't think of who's in it.
Oh,
was there a song in it or something? Or
it's not almost.
beat up.
Well, it's not almost. It's not almost. Kevin Spacey. That's who I was thinking of. I couldn't think of his name for a second.
No, he was in a lot of movies.
American Beauty.
Okay, so sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I had to think about it myself.
Almost Famous. That Elton John song.
Yeah,
singing when they picked him up, from his overdose or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they're singing along on the bus. It was great. In that movie, though, I love the airplane scene when they're, they think they're going down, and so they're giving their last testimonies, if you will, and the drummer's like, "I'm gay," And then, like, everybody's shocked and looking at him, and then the door opens from the pilot. He's like, "Good news, we're gonna make it!" And the drummer's like, oh, and then slams the door shut on him.
Yeah.
It was funny, but...
All right, next one. What about Is it Miseru or Miseru by Dick Dale and his Deltones? If I'm pronouncing it right. It's from the movie Pulp Fiction. Or it was in the movie
I didn't
Pulp
like
Fiction.
that movie.
I know.
I've seen the movie many times. It's not...
in the opening credits.
I don't know.
So apparently you guys haven't...
I don't like that movie, so I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get through one. I couldn't even get through one sitting of it.
Interesting movie, as far as trying to dissect it, if you will, because it jumps.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me give you the song for this movie. And
Sing it for us, Beat Up.
No, I'm not going to sing. And see if you actually know the movie and the scene. Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger.
Tom Cruise, Risky Business.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was good.
Where he slides across.
Across the living room.
Yeah.
Yep.
In his underwear. I mean, yeah.
Do you think anybody else could have
Forget Tom Cruise in his underwear.
Now think about this for a sec. Do you think anyone else could have pulled off that scene? Any other actor?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, now you think not, but
Yeah.
if they would have had a different one, you probably would have thought he was the one.
You probably wouldn't even thought about it, yeah.
Well, you just remind me of Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
There was some great music in that movie.
Oh, yeah, there was.
Top Gun.
Yep.
Danger.
I think it's on. I think it's on my
Tom
list.
Cruise song again, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Forrest Gump.
But that was
Yeah.
Great.
We thought about Forrest.
was the Highway 2. Was that the Top Gun one? Was that written specifically for that
What, Danger Zone?
movie? Yeah, or was it like?
I think it was. I think it
I think it
was.
was written for the movie.
Yeah.
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 I think it was.
And that was Kenny Loggins.
Yep. Yeah, he has a couple because he has Playing with the Boys is on that soundtrack as well. He has a couple songs that are on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me get it out and let me give you another song. See if you can think of the movie. It is an 80s movie again. Twist and Shout by the Beatles.
Ferris Bueller.
Yep.
I'm sorry. What is Ferris Bueller?
You don't have to add because I ain't going to remember movies. I'm not a big movie dude.
Gary's is.
You don't have to add.
Now for bonus points, what scene was it in?
Wait a minute. Going back to that, Gary kind of resembled Chewbacca there with his.
I could tell you the answer in Chewbaccanese. You didn't know if I was saying it or not.
All right, again, for bonus points, what
Beat up! What are you guys doing in there? Gee, buddy!
Okay, trucker.
At
least you're visiting Tommy K now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
question again, Beat up.
Again, bonus points. What scene was Twist and Shout in?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. When
I know the movie.
The parade.
Yes.
They're doing the parade downtown.
we got the movie out of the way. All right, moving on. TV shows that introduced us to great music.
Wait a minute. I got a movie and a song.
Okay. All right.
What song? What movie was that in?
Iron Man.
That was an Iron Man. At the very end of it, that was beyond awesome.
Yeah, I know. It's like, how can you not put Iron Man in Iron Man?
Oh, I've been sitting here holding that all this time. And then
sounds
you move on
like
to
gas.
TV. All right, moving on. Like I said, TV shows that introduce us to great music. One TV show that I guess it's saying here has brought out a lot of emotional musical moments is Scrubs. If you guys ever watched Scrubs?
Once.
Yeah. I didn't really.
I know a lot of people that were into it, though.
Yes.
I got into ER and St. Elsewhere, but
Yes. Well, my wife is hooked on Grey's Anatomy.
I like Grey's Anatomy, but I didn't watch it all.
Yeah, she's watched the seasons, like the whole series up until like the present season, like 5 or 6 times. I mean, she was watching it. She's watching it right now when I was coming down to record. But a couple of the songs and artists: "How to Save a Life" by The Fray, "Overkill" by Colin Hay, and "Winter" by Joshua Radin. I think is how its last name's pronounced. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. You know how I am with words. Moving on, we're talking about this. Grey's Anatomy helped launch and revive countless artists. The OC. If you guys remember the OC, I mean, that was...
I never really watched
I never really got into it as well.
There was amazing music on Bones.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a good one.
A lot of really good music.
Yep. It's saying the OC was one of television's greatest music discovery shows. Again, since we didn't watch it, we don't know. Here's a classic.
We'll have to take their word for it again.
Yeah, I know. Here's a classic, Miami Vice.
A lot of good music on that one.
Introduced millions to 80s rock and pop. Here is another TV show. If you guys watch this, Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
It actually... A
lot of 70s music on Stranger Things.
The biggest song coming out of that it's saying here is Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God by Kate Bush. So anyone who hasn't, has never heard that song, if you like Stranger Things, you probably have heard that song.
Yeah, there was a lot of music in that.
CSI, the original one. Who Are You by the Who?
Who Are You? Yep.
They utilized that one.
Yep. And that's a lot of these songs you hear like just for the intros, for these shows. I mean, they were a lot of them were huge after they were on the show, and a lot of them were huge before they were on the show. So, I mean, it takes takes it from both. But
like in the 80s, especially, it started getting to be a big thing for TV shows to have actual music by actual real artists during the show for the soundtrack, instead of like before that, it was like, you might have the theme song might be famous and stuff like that, but the rest of it was just piano, just orchestra in the background for the soundtrack. Man, you just made me dizzy, Tom. Oh man, you're nervous. Kind of jumpy there, ain't you?
I'm sorry, Gary.
Anyway,
Miami Vice, getting back to that briefly, was how big that soundtrack was.
Oh yeah.
You would hear that at clubs a lot. And I can't think of the name or title of the song.
Well, they played a lot of the Miami Vice.
In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins was huge coming off of Miami Vice. I mean, it just worked perfectly within that one scene that we had talked about episodes ago. That song alone for me but there's a lot of, there's a lot of great Miami Vice. Yeah, they played songs coming from Miami Vice.
A lot of top hit radio kind of music came from Miami Vice.
Yeah. So, but moving on, songs that became even bigger because of TV or movies. First one, and you can agree or disagree with this. Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Suede from Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you think it was?
Well, it probably was, because it was a hit, but it's not like it was a lasting hit that you kept hearing, year after year after year, that kept coming back. So when Blue Suede, Hooked on a Feeling, that was an all Native American band.
Yeah. That was a great song. I love hearing that song. So, Tommy K, you got anything before? Nope. Okay.
IDK.
All right. From the movie Ghost, Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers.
Oh, wow. They brought that back. Yeah, I knew that was not bad. But, that was a classic anyway, but I definitely brought it back.
You saying that, Gary, reminds you, like, you think of bell bottoms. They were in style, then they went out of style, then they came back. So, a lot of certain songs that we might have said were in style or, on the charts and kind of faded away, and then
that's a good analogy, because a lot of times it's because of celebrities and people that we idolized, so to speak, start wearing bell bottoms again. So now all of a sudden everybody wants to start wearing bell bottoms again.
Well, like
yeah,
we talked about before.
So how many people are going to start getting a hat like mine and wear it?
We could do a poll and find out.
It'd be a big fat 0.
I mean, we can always do that. But like we talked about before, I mean, with the Walkmans, you know, someone said about Walkmans making a comeback.
Really?
I mean, you know, so it's like, I mean, a lot of that stuff that we grew up with is making, I mean, if you actually really think about it in a way, like if you've heard of the game emulators, they have a lot of the old arcade and Atari games and all this stuff that we, you know, that we grew up with. Pong. I mean, all this stuff that we grew up with yeah. Well, I was waiting for Tom to say something.
They only 1-0 in Pong.
My hat's too tight. I'm sorry.
So that's why I put Pong in there. But I mean, but that's what these emulators have, is they have all these games on it, but a lot of them are like old arcade games that we would actually go to the arcade and play.
Oh yeah.
Or, you know, or when we got the game system, you know, Atari or Intellivision or Pong, you know, because Pong, people don't realize Pong was a console in itself.
Yep.
Because we had one in our house, but it was in my sister's room, and all it was Pong. It was just the paddles and the game, and that's all it was. That was all that was on it.
It was fascinating.
I made a T-shirt a while back with the Atari symbol, and then underneath I put the Godfather of survival skills.
Yep. Oh yes.
And then I had a buddy I worked with years ago. His name was Junior. He did spot on sound effects for the game Space Invaders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the movement and the shooting and
the
all that stuff, and it was like amazing how well he did. So,
Junior,
if you hear this, we want to hear it. No.
If you're talking about Junior from Pepsi, I'm gonna have to ask him.
No. This is one that works up in Toledo. Okay. So. All
right. Moving on. Next one from The Sopranos. Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
I didn't really see that.
Don't
show
stop believing that we'll break your legs if you don't pay us back.
I haven't watched Sopranos either. So.
I never really watched it, but I know it was about like criminals and gangs and that kind of stuff.
I think that song really, I'm not denying it with the Sopranos or whatever, but Don't Stop Believing is such a huge song.
It's a huge,
in many different ways, you know, and for many people, et cetera, et cetera. So that may have never lost its being in the charts or whatever because of that.
I don't
movies and stuff. I don't know.
I agree with you. I don't think it has either, really. You know, unless you're not a Journey fan and you don't like the song. I mean, but if you know, if you're into powerful songs, it's a very powerful song. Next one, and this one's kind of odd that the movie it gave it from, because I thought it was in another movie from the 80s, but Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler. They give the movie Shrek 2, and I'm pretty sure it was in Footloose, I thought.
What's the song again?
Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler.
I'm not recognizing.
I could have sworn. I'm going to go back to the Google and search for it, because I'm pretty sure it was in Footloose too.
We want you to sing.
No, I'm not singing. Because I'm pretty sure, because I remember the scene is when they're having like the dueling tractors, and I could have sworn that's a song that's playing. Holding Out for a Hero. It is from Footloose. So it came back. It was on Footloose, and it came back, and they put it in Shrek 2. So if you haven't seen Shrek 2, you wouldn't. But here's one, and I'll just say the song and the artist, and see if you can recognize the movie. Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News.
It's the power of love. Not Teen Wolf. Back to the Future.
Right actor, though.
Back to the Future.
Yes. Back to the Future.
In fact, that was a great scene. Huey Lewis was the director of the play or whatever, and he's like, you know, Michael J. Fox go out and he sings
Power of
Huey
Love.
Lewis, yeah, Power of
Yeah.
Love. And Huey's like, I'm sorry, but you're just way too loud.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that scene. Great movie, you know.
Oh, it was a great movie.
Yeah.
Chuck, you gotta see these moves. It's your cousin, Albert. Chuck Berry, you know, when he was
Yeah, it's great franchise.
who wrote that movie or direct whatever?
Robert Zemeckis, I believe, was the director.
What a great concept. You know, I watched maybe the second one as well, but
Yeah.
thereafter kind of was like, well, just stop. You know, good concept. You don't need to keep going with some of these movies.
Well, as long as they kept making movie, they'd keep going. That's way Hollywood is. Don't matter if you run it into the ground, as long as people are still paying.
Well, I'm sorry, but like Home Alone 9, I mean, send the boy off to...
Yeah, I don't think...
Home Alone 9 versus Friday the 13th, part 92.
Actually, Zemeckis was a co-writer as well for that movie, and Steven Spielberg was the executive producer.
That's right.
There was a movie, it was kind of like a spoof. I don't know if it was Spaceballs or what, but in the background was a poster at a movie theater said like Rocky 98.
Yeah. Well, last song I have for this segment, and we already talked about it, "Danger Zone" by Kenny Loggins.
Mm-hmm.
So
what about, didn't he do "I'm All Right" in Caddyshack? I'm all right.
Yep.
Sorry.
But my last question for this segment, which song became more famous because of the movie than it ever would have on its own? Do you think there's a song out there that you... Nothing you can think of? I mean, a lot of those songs, I mean, yes, they were great in the movie or the TV show or whatever they were, but I mean, truthfully, I probably would have liked them even if they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they're all, especially the ones that, you know, a lot of the ones I gave, I mean, they're upbeat songs. They're songs, you know, that you know, I like. And I don't know if the movie would really make a difference in that or not. So, but anyways,
I guess it's in a way like picking the right sound to it. You know, like making a commercial. You know, okay, what sound effect is really going to go well with this to help enhance the point of the commercial type thing? It's kind of like that. So. Some do well, some don't. You know, like Top Gun with what is the song again?
Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Danger Zone. I was going to say Power Zone.
Now you're getting Power Love,
I mean,
and
that song just really fit. You know, so someone was doing their research or whatever. And I'm not saying people aren't if it doesn't go well. I just think back to when the production director was at this rock station. He was putting together a soundtrack for the fireworks display. And how Jeff was amazing how he did it. You know, it's like he'd lay down one song and then, okay, what would tie in with it? And he'd go back in the studio, grab a CD, come back in, zip through the CD to find what he was thinking of, and then tie it in, see if it fit. Fine-tuned and, you know, so it was like amazing how the research and, you know, just knowing what will work, what won't work, et cetera, et cetera. So with movies, same concept. You know, some songs will have a great boom to it. You know, that any other songs might not have worked, and maybe they did come across songs that were like, it just doesn't really fit for that.
Yeah.
I think of, okay, as far as presenting something, and I know I'm off on Squirrels Road, but one of my favorite movies, Last of the Mohicans. I love that movie. The soundtrack, and it's just instrumental, but the music tied in with the pictures, you know, like of the mountains and stuff, and then the forestry and all that stuff. The blending of it was really top notch as far as bringing it all together.
Yeah.
You know, all is one type thing that makes it stand out. You know? So That's a big part of it. There too. Think of Jaws. Dun, dun,
Mm-hmm.
dun. I mean, you could do that on the piano.
And that's been used in many other movies and TV shows throughout the years.
Yeah, but I mean, how hard was that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Uh-oh, Gary's got to say something. Go ahead, Gary.
No, I'm just,
Oh, wait, that was his buzzer working.
That's his buzzer. All right, moving on. Forgotten songs that Hollywood revived. We already talked about this one, Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush from Stranger Things. Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum. Used in numerous films and TV shows, including Apollo 13, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Remember the Titans.
mm-hmm.
And I want to say, I think it was in Forrest Gump, too. At least it's on the soundtrack. I know that. I don't know if it was actually in the movie.
I think you're right.
So
I think I'm remembering a scene with Jenny somewhere when they played that song.
But I remember I can just picture that soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was in the movie as well. Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, featured in several films and TV shows, including Remember the Titans and Stepmom. You're the Best by Joe Esposito, if I'm saying it correctly, from The Karate Kid. I Got You Babe by Sonny and Cher from Groundhog Day.
Huh. I didn't know.
Is there any revived song that surprised you the most when you heard it again in a movie that you may not have heard it in a long time and you heard it in a movie or TV show? Can you think of one?
I will say this, and maybe it'll come to me or not, but I remember when Toy Story came out, okay? Mm-hmm. And a lot of the things that were displayed in that animation were like, I remember playing with army men like that, positioning the plastic guys or whatever. Or even
monkeys in a barrel.
Yeah, a lot of the things represented in the movie were like, brought back great memories.
Yeah.
So when not that I've been to theaters lately, who has? I don't know. But when I've seen movies, new movies, I should say, and I hear something, it's like, I remember that song. Oh, cool. It's like a good memory to bring back, if you will. So I look forward to that with movies. If it doesn't happen, well, okay.
Yeah.
Better be a good movie.
I'm going to cop out and go with Hooked on a Feeling.
Hooked on a Feeling.
Came out on Guardians of the Galaxy. I really hadn't heard that song in a long time, but kind of brought it back out in the forefront again.
I think
I forget. Oh, what a feeling.
Hooked on a Feeling.
Is it Gloria Estefan? No.
We just.
I forget who you said.
Blue Suede. Hooked on a Feeling.
Who sings it?
Blue Suede.
Blue Suede. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I think that's the biggest thing recently with Guardians of the Galaxy. Those soundtracks, brought a lot of older, the music that we know best back into the limelight. And I think that's one thing I've always noticed, or not noticed, but that's one thing that I remember when it came to those and stuff. So I always love, like I said, I think I have all the soundtracks for those movies. Mm-hmm. Well, because I think Guardians of the Galaxy has like 2 or 3 volumes of just the first, because there was so much music.
Little pieces of this song, little pieces of that song.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right, now for some fun. Not that we haven't had fun already, but so I'm going to give you the name of a song and see if you can tell me what movie it came from.
Dun,
so be ready. And if you can tell me the artist, that'll give you a bonus point. Eye of the Tiger.
Survivor. Rocky.
Oh.
Which Rocky?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
It's from Rocky 3. All right. Don't You Forget About Me.
Don't know.
By Simple Minds.
Don't you?
It's an 80s movie.
Breakfast Club.
Yep. Come and Get Your Love. We were just talking about this.
Come and Get Your Love. I can't recall.
Well, I know the song, but I can't think of what movie it was in.
By Redbone.
Yeah, Redbone.
We were just talking.
That's the Native American band I was thinking about.
We were just talking about the movie.
Breakfast Club.
No, I just mentioned
Dinner date.
I just
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes,
I remember that now. Yeah.
What restaurant movie was that?
All right, I'll give you a hint on this next one because it comes from a TV show. Carry On, Wayward Son.
Kansas.
Can you remember the shows? I don't know if you guys watched this show or not. So,
what show? I have no.
Supernatural.
Oh yeah, I did watch about 3 or 4 seasons of it. Actually,
I saw the opening highlights.
There was a lot of seasons with that. That's another one that went like 12 or 13 seasons or something.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I used to have a friend that she loved that show and would collect all the stuff, try to get whatever there was supernatural wise from it.
That was a good show. Yeah.
So, all right, see if you could finish this sentence for me as we're wrapping up here. I'll never hear blank by blank without thinking of
blank.
I mean, it has three things after it.
Oh, so you're looking for something specific, huh?
I mean, if you could think of something, I'll never hear blank by blank without thinking of what movie or TV show. Let me finish it for you. Is there a song that...
Okay, when I hear, if this fills it, when I hear Who Are You by The Who, I immediately think of CSI.
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. I think of Top Gun.
Yeah, that's true.
And see, a lot of it, I mean...
What a stupid question.
Stupid question.
I'm kidding.
I'm just throwing it out there, so...
I think you should throw it up instead of out.
All right.
Kidding. What? No, is there any others? Like...
Any songs that remind you?
MASH. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
That's what I go to. But again, you made a good point. How often do you hear that on the radio?
Yeah.
Really don't.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, like we, like with Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News, that one plays on the radio. If you think of some of the other songs that we've talked about, like Hooked on a Feeling, because we mentioned that a few times, does that, make you think of Guardians of the Galaxy? Come and Get Your Love. Come and Get Your Love. I mean, does that also make you think of Guardians of the Galaxy? I mean, it really depends on your mindset, and if you've seen those programs or the TVs or movies, if you've seen them and you know what scene they're from, if it reminds you of that.
How about Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Judy Garland?
Yep. That reminds you of that.
Oh, the one for that movie.
Never seen.
You never seen The Wizard of Oz?
I was joking.
I was going to say, that's an American. You can get deported for that.
All right.
And not to Kansas.
Not to Kansas.
I'm not in Kansas anymore.
I mean, truthfully, you could put a lot, a lot of different ones, depending on who you are, in those blanks that may remind you of something. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's more of just, first song and artist that came to your head is pretty much what I was getting at with that. But now I got a question for all our followers, listeners, watchers, wherever you're at. What song instantly makes you think of a movie or TV show? You can leave your answer in the comments for us.
We hope you do better than us.
Well, they may do some research on it.
They may, I guess.
But
research, what's that?
Yeah, I know. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the We Are Smart podcast. Huge thank you, to everyone watching on YouTube and everyone listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or any streaming platform, wherever you get your podcast at. We truly appreciate your support, so thank you. If you enjoyed today's conversation, be sure to like this video, Leave us a comment with your thoughts. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow the podcast on your favorite streaming platform so you never miss an episode. You can also follow us again on social media for those music debates, rankings, and when I get those video clips up from past episodes. So I'm working on it. Trust me. I'm working on it. But for Dr. Lib and Tommy K, I'm B-Dub saying thanks for listening and watching. Till next time.
Don't forget Tommy K's hat.
Oh, and Tommy K's hats.
There we go.
But until next time, stay smart, stay curious, and remember, we is smart.
Yes, we is.